Israel, but let me, in a very Israeli way, contradict this, because this is not an Israeli party. I really hate to break it to you. Israeli party would be so much noisy. And seriously speaking, you know, Israel, and I think it has to do with our, there's no other way to put it, our chutzpah, you know, the chutzpah term, this tendency of Israelis to get a yes when everyone is saying no, or as someone put it, when they close the door in front of our face, we find a window to sneak in. And it's mainly this tendency to say what you think, mainly when you are not asked. This is a very Israeli custom. And let me share with you that the fact that during my cadet training, you know, you're trying to become this diplomat and to ride this pony horse and play golf all day and to drink cocktails. None of this ever happened. But in our training of being a diplomat, they teach us some manners. And they tell us, you need to behave. You're not in Israel anymore. You need to behave yourself. And they say, for example, don't talk with your hands. You know, you can be passionate without intimidating the person you're talking with. So, and you know, it goes to, it has to do with a very open society and vivid. And in fact, it's that vivid life in Israel that just recently Lonely Planet has awarded Tel Aviv as one of the 3 best hedonistic cities in the world. I know it sounds bad, and actually it is bad, but it's so bad that it's good, really. You should try it. And Tel Aviv is all about parties, really. I know some of you maybe noticed this film just in the background that would tell you the story of the startup nation and this innovation and the creativity in Israel. And it's all true, but once you're there in Israel, mainly in Tel Aviv, you feel this party spirit all around you. And you get to have those really crazy parties. And I'm talking like party on rooftops, and I mean like rooftops that weren't designated to hosting parties. And I found myself more than once dancing like crazy among antennas and solar panels and trying not to fall. And actually I'm really thankful to those parties because in one of those parties I've met my wife. This is the all. We got there. So without keeping you too much from your dancing part of the show, I think that will be the great part of the show. Let me just conclude by saying that Israel, it's not exactly what you would imagine. It's not only about the holy places, but it's also about enjoying life, and it's mainly about the people. And with your permission, I would like to share with you a poem written by one of my most favorite poets in Israel. His name is Yehuda Amichai. He passed away a few years ago. And it has to do exactly with this notion I'm trying to share with you, the fact that the people make this country so special. It's called Tourist by Yehuda Amichai. Once I sat on the steps by a gate at David's Tower. I placed my 2 heavy baskets at my side. A group of tourists was standing around their guide, and I became the target marker. You see that man with the baskets? Just right off his head, there is an arch from the Roman period. Just right off his head. But he's moving. He's moving. I said to myself, redemption will come only if their guide tells them, you see that arch from the Roman period? It's not important. But next to it, left and down a bit, there sits a man who's bought fruit and vegetable for his family. Thank you very much.
Last time from the beginning, cross, step behind, step behind.